I hate to be that guy that comes and takes a dump on everybody's hype train, man, but I seem to be the only one that has existed on planet Earth throughout the past 5 years. And let me explain why I just barely said that. Intel's Ultra Series. Let's start out with Intel so that people don't think that I'm just simply taking a dump on AMD. Intel's Ultra Series. We were all lied to about every single one of those CPUs alongside Intel's ARC GPUs. Again, lied to about all of the performance in regards to those. Nvidia's 40 series and 50 series. Lied to about all of that. Performance plus the prices alongside the missing tops or whatever is missing in the 50 series right now. AMD's 9000 series CPUs minus the 9800X 3D. All lied to about all of those, dude. The Z890 motherboard. The Sony PS5 Pro, literally everything that has been released throughout the past 5 years, we have all been misled. I consider this fraud. This is like fraud, bro. That's the level of fraud that we got going on here. So I got all these articles open because I just woke up to roughly yes. Look, dude, I really do. I want AMD to succeed here, but I just don't understand it. I don't understand why everybody is so excited from what we were told. So do you honestly think that this is going to be even remotely accurate? The 5070, $550, okay? So let me just explain to you. This 5070 that is saying it's $550 right here. It says it's $550. I just want you to Google and go to roughly 50 different pages of people selling the 5070. And I want you to come back here and inform me of how much they actually are, because that $550,
insert a 1 there so that it equals $1,549.
not just $549, it is $1,549, okay? 5080. I want you to go look at what the MSRP of a 5080 is. It's supposed to be $999. Again, we need to go roughly 3 jumps behind that $999 and insert a $1,999. And then we even move up into the 5090 territory, which is supposed to be $1,999, which is what the 5080 cost. So now I want you to go back to all 50 of those websites that you just went to figure out the prices of everything. And I want you to look at that 5090 and see how much that is. We need to take a V and kind of curve it around and then slap it right on the side of that 1 so that it equals 4,000. 4,000. Imagine if it was 41,000. $4,999. Rather than wasting my entire day building 5 different computers, I can just build one really high-end computer and allow that one high-end computer to sell. But guess what? I basically went from this upward spiral to just flat line. Now I have to waste my time every single day building roughly 5 to 10 potato-ass budget computers just so that I can keep everything afloat. Dude, I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. Just so we're clear, AMD, please succeed. I would love for you to succeed because Nvidia sucks, okay? They released a graphics card that's literally catching on fire. And I'm being serious with this. I'm sure you're all aware of this. If you're watching this video, you're fully aware of this is happening, okay? So they released a $2,000 graphics card that's burning up, and then we got 5080s and 5090s missing stuff inside of them where they apparently thought nobody would figure that out. And I just waking up to these comments. I'm thinking to myself, hold up. So we have roughly, I forget what I said. It was roughly 1 billion minus 1 times infinity comments in regards to how the 9070 is just going to be superior. First of all, I don't care about budget things. I don't care. Look, I'm not trying to be some oh my God, 5080 and 5090. Everybody should have a 5080 and 5090 because it's just the only graphics card that is even remotely useful. Okay? For me, dude, for me personally, we all have different situations. I know that you're about to leave a comment in regards to how I'm such an Nvidia fanboy. Nvidia, bro, right now. Like, they're making my life an absolute nightmare. Okay. So no, I'm not an Nvidia fanboy. They can literally go eat shit. If you have a bag of turd right now, and like if you want to go and drop that on Jensen's porch, please do that for me. Like, please do that and say your lunch. So no, I'm not an Nvidia fanboy right now. I'm just a common sense person that has actually existed and been alive with a properly functioning brain throughout the past 5 years. Not 5 days, not 5 weeks, not 5 months, 5 years. 40, we're talking about 40 series right now. Okay, let's just use this like right now. 40 series. Let's just use this as a simple number. 40 series, $1,000. Let's just say the 4090 was supposed to be $1,000, the 4090. Throughout the past lifetime of that 4090, it has been over $2,000, over twice the amount of the MSRP that it was supposed to be. Entire time it's been out. Now we have the new version, the 5090, and the 4090 is still twice the amount. So like, I just don't like, how are people believing this? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Dude, I want this to be true. I want this to be true. But like, I'm just so blown. Let me know what you guys think about this. I seem to be the only one that is like not hopping on this hype train. I just don't understand, bro. Like, $550, $600, awesome. I always recommended the 4070 or the 4070 Ti. It's the graphics card I always recommended to people that wanted to play games with their computer. But anybody in the productivity, content creation, or that space, or anybody that wanted to buy a computer from me to, like, they have a business going on at their house, it was the 4080 or 4090 or the non-existent 5080 or 5090 that I've still yet to even get my hands on. So, dude, like, I'm just being realistic here. I just don't understand like how people can believe this. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please tell me that this made sense to you. Like, literally, dude, and when I said about, like, it's Intel, it's AMD, it's Nvidia, it's Sony, it's Microsoft, it's every single company right now. I don't understand how this is not considered fraud. I don't get it. Like, if you bought a 5080 or a 5090 with missing tops or catching on fire, you absolutely should be able to sue Nvidia. Dude. Ever wonder that? You ever wonder why certain games are like cherry picked during their events? Like, you have this PS5 Horizon Zero Dawn type of game that's like literally developed to work really well with AMD because the PS5 has a fucking AMD graphics. So we use that game and then we compare it to Nvidia's graphics card as if it's like a fair comparison, dude. So I'm not trying to be an Nvidia fanboy. I just want what's best, period. That's all I care about. I'm not into the budget scene. I'm not into the lower end stuff. I don't care about any of that. So this 9070 and the 9070 XT, I'm glad that AMD has something to offer to people that don't want a fucking $5,000 computer. Absolutely understandable. The amount of people that it just breaks my heart when this happens to me locally. People are like, they come and buy a $5,000 computer from me, and then they ask me to deliver it to them because they don't have a car. I literally bought a second car for this. This happens a lot, okay? I literally bought a second car for this specifically so that I can deliver these computers because I really want to believe it, dude. I hope that they're not lying and filling us full of shit, but they're filling us full of shit. You know it, I know it. Anybody that has lived on planet Earth that has not been stuck under a rock for 5 years, as if I'm just curious to like how you were fed for 5 years. Because if you're watching me, you clearly are like in this space. So I don't know, bro. Seems like maybe algae is under there, like edible algae or mold. Maybe you've been eating mold.